control. My hand over like that. It's like, feels like it's a battle for this muscle. It's like doesn't know how to work that well. It's kind of the same thing. Over top there, and I like try to get this part of my palm on top of the club. Oh, okay, so just this hand is kind of like here, and then this one is all the way down.
Yes, the glove thumb sits like right
in this. Oh, in this like pocket.
Perfect.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that just the glove hand, the thumb going down longer fixes everything.
Okay.
And then it just gives it access for this palm to kind of settle in on top of it.
Okay.
All right, so the first place that we're going to be able to tackle this is understanding a little bit about where you get your speed from. So when you're swinging the club into your backswing, it goes back a little bit shorter. So we're going to talk about taking it back farther today. And then from there, you're speeding up your arms pretty fast past the golf ball into a high finish. And so your arms are controlling the inside. Your arms going around you is what's controlling your body.
Right.
Okay, so I want to try and find a way today for you to feel like you can lift your arms higher in your backswing, all right, and make sure that in your follow through that they only stay lower, that they get lower and stay lower at the end. I don't want the hands up here past above your face today.
Right.
Because when you're swinging through with just your arms, you're dragging that grip through pretty fast, and it never has a chance to let the club head get any speed. So, we got to think about the golf club a little bit like a teeter-totter. When one end goes one way, the other end goes the other way, right? I push this end down to the ground, that end goes up. So if I think about it from this perspective, right, if I swing through and I pull this handle in the opposite direction of the target, look at that, right? So I can't let this part of the club speed itself past the ball, because if it doesn't at least slow down, that'll never catch up and release. Okay.
So I'm kind of like.
No, you're not, but you will be soon. You're a little bit more like this. Like coming into the golf ball from here and swinging fast all the way up to here. Right. And I want to try and find a way today for us to make that same swing that you just did, feeling as though that the arms go a little bit higher to the clouds, not deeper, higher, right? And then from there they just go straight down. I don't need to if I've got all my energy out by the time the club hits the ball. Right, that's a full swing, but I'm not powering my arms all the way through. I'm using my pivot to power me. Turn one way, turn the other way, right? That's what moves my arms. One way, the other way. Okay, so I want to try and find.
I'm still armsy.
You can be armsy. You're armsy for too long. From not long enough in the backswing to too far past the ball. So set up to your shot. Okay, so let's call this right here 6 o'clock. Okay. All right, so we have 5 o'clock, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah. All right, so take it back to 1. All the way up to say here-ish. Okay, so your arm speed, higher, lift them up. Okay, so your arm speed is only from 1 to 4. It's only down to here.
Right.
Once your arms get down to here, they're supposed to slow down to allow the club to kick out, and that's what's going to let you finish with this swing a little bit lower.
Right, so that's when the club does the work from like 6 to...
Yes, for sure.
From 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock.
And that's where we need to have the wrists floppy and flimsy to allow that club to kick out like that.
That's where you turn over.
Right, it will turn over. Right, the second that the arm stops, the hand will keep going.
The wrists need to be kind of
loose, yeah, let them do what they're going to do. Okay, so take it back as far as you can, bring it through as short as you can.
Okay, I do practice.
Yeah. Good. Okay, shorter.
Short, when you mean shorter?
So once the club hits the ball, I want things to stop. Okay. Like once the club hits the ball, you got to stop it. Yep.
Okay.
Good. Okay, one more time. Take it back farther, do it faster. Okay, again, faster. The stop's going to feel abbreviated. Good. Good. Feet closer together. Okay, same thing. Take it back far, short through, faster. Let the club hit the ground. Okay, so do it at full speed. Okay. As full speed, as far as you think you could hit a golf ball. Show me the same thing in this as full speed. Cool. Hit one, just like that. Okay. So from this motion, I want you to learn how to create more speed from it. So the same thing, take it back as far as you can go, chop it down into the ground. Good. See how easy that was? Okay, another one. You're getting speed from hitting the brakes. That's what we want. We want the arms to hit the brakes in order to send the speed out to the club head. Take it back as far as you can go. Lift it up to the clouds. Good. All the way up. Good job. Feeling it release? It's pretty...
Doing it.
It's solid.
Yeah, I've never felt that before.
Cool. The goal today is to see how far back we can take it. Crank it back up there. No, I would say just wasn't the right pace. You want as far as you can hit it, then hit the brakes. So lots of speed, then stop it. Good.
Feels like jarring on the forearm.
Good. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, one question, right? Instead of what I found was that if I turn it, don't turn it all the way back when I go back, but when I'm coming down, turn it more. I feel like it's more natural. I don't know if that.
Good. I'm good with it. Yep. Okay, so same thing. Hold your finish at the end of this move. Hold it. Okay, hold it. Don't move. All right, so I want you to feel like you push this forward and pull this back. Yeah. So you're going to feel like you stand taller, but also lean it back. That's it. So give you a practice swing getting there. Feet touch closer. Good. Nice. Again. Okay. So it's going to feel like you're trying to take your midsection here and push it through to the target with your upper body leaning back a little bit. Good. Try and keep your hat on the ball. Let yourself turn kind of under your hat. Not bad. Again. Bigger backswing. Way more club speed. Good. Okay, hold on. Soften up.
It's like a lot of work.
Yep. So you did all the stuff well, but if one of the columns said like tension level, it's like off the charts. So do the same thing you just did, as loose and as lazy and as like wet spaghetti noodle as you can. You did all the right stuff there. Okay, stand over here by the balls. I'm giving it 100% effort in how far I'm bringing it back, and I'm giving it 100% effort in getting my body through with my arms low. Right? If I start giving it more speed, I'm not going to be able to hit that arms low spot. The second that I give it speed, my arms kick back up, my hands kick back up. Because my
Bad?
no, that's a good thing. It's just a sign of speed. But what I don't want to have is that the golfer finishes ass out, chest forward, arms up like this. Like that's a recipe for a bad back.
Well, I wonder, like, have a really tight, like, right side hip.
Okay.
I think it's like something to do with that.
It could be because this is a lengthening move, kicking it forward.
Yeah,
it might
it's
want to
this
stay
is, like,
back.
super tight.
We'll just-
It's, like, stretchy, so.
We'll keep trying to get through there. Sometimes just doing this motion's a stretch in itself, right? But like if I had a line coming right out from my big toe here, okay, I'm trying to make sure that my whole right side gets up to that line. Forward, less forward, less forward, kind of leaning back.
Right.
Okay? And that, if I can get there, that lets my club finish low. Right? That keeps the club down into the ground. And I want you to try to do that. I want you to try to keep the club down. So, like the direction of your arm speed is only down into the ground. It's not forward.
Right.
I don't want it to go toward the target. Because I'm turning, it puts it toward the target. Right? But
Because you can't really stop it. You have to stop it a bit.
it's still right here. I didn't go that way. I'm not going left of my body. I'm trying to go up and down relative to my body. And I'm trying to go up and down relative to the ground. There. That's what my arms are supposed to do if my body did nothing. But as soon as I start to turn, right, there's that with rotation. Okay? So up and down with the arms, trying to feel like you can finish in a low finish position. Low with the hands, high with the body. Nice shot. Keep the arms soft until the very end, just so you can take it back as far as you can take it. So you can finish this swing with your hands low, but the club head can rehinge back up this way. Right? I'm trying to keep the handle of the club low. That's our key. Keeping the grip of the club down. Yeah, let's go a little farther back, add a little more speed in the downswing. Just a little. So if your feet get too far apart, it prevents you from standing up. So rule of thumb with the feet, it's one width of your shoe, or a basketball. No more than that. Okay, great. There you go. Love it. Dial the tension down a little bit and go. Not bad. Keep going. I hate the word slower, but smooth it out. Maybe let it take more time. I still want the ball to go far, but just, give it more time, smooth it out. A little more graceful, if that's a word we could use. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So here's our progression to this, okay? We are going to do, right now, we're going to hit like 20 balls, finishing here. And then we're going to hit 20 balls, finishing here. Okay? Not much difference. And and then we're gonna hit 20 golf balls finishing even taller, which is gonna make the club feel like it goes up more. But if I just went back to my normal standard posture, my hands are here. They never go above my belly.
Right.
Okay, but I can take this position here and stand really tall and turn, and it makes it look like the arms are high. But you faked it. You had your chest low and your hands high, and I want the opposite.
Like an
Right?
old guy.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, Mr. Haverkamp from Caddyshack. So we're gonna, like I said, first one, boom, hit 20 balls like that. Then from there, just let the
20 like we just have been doing.
yep.
Yeah.
And then the next one's just gonna have the club head go up a little bit, right? Just start to control the club head up. And then the last one's gonna be you standing even taller to launch that up even further. And that's what we'll blend it all the way into the driver. So I'd say 8 iron down and practice all that stuff.
Okay,
All that.
so go to my 8 iron now?
Yep.
Okay.
8, 9 and wedge, great clubs for it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good, thank
Wicked.
you.
Have fun.
All right.
So where do you feel tension the most at setup? Hips.
Just this right now.
Okay. Okay.
But also like I also like, you know, was like hitting a bunch on and then like now I'm with you again.
Yeah, white coat syndrome. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's time to start making bigger backswings. Grab your 8 iron. Okay, so let's do the same thing, but I want the biggest backswing you can make. I want your glove as close to the clouds as we can get it.
And does it matter where it is?
Nope, not yet.
Should I do that?
Over the white flag.
Oh, still that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
So rule number 1 for distance and height is a higher backswing.
Height too, like
Absolutely. Height around the green for short game, and height in terms of how high the ball gets at its like top of its arc.
like height equals distance. Like
Nowadays for sure.
they increase together.
Yeah, they correlate for sure. Yeah. Okay. All right, so set up to a shot, make a backswing, hold it up at the top, wherever you end up. Okay, hold there, look at the ball. Okay, breathe. Okay, so we need to turn this more. Okay, lift this up more. Okay, breathe. Breathe. We got some weird twisties going on. Hold on, I'm gonna move you, okay? Breathe. Breathe. There you go, breathe. Hold on, okay. All right, start again.
That's where I want to be.
Yep, lost to some extent. We're gonna start again though. Yeah, you just don't move that way very often, that's all.
Yeah.
You can get there. Okay, so lift your club up in front of me like this. Straight up, okay. So off, thumb longer. Yeah, I can tell back here. I can tell with how you hinge your wrist that the thumb needs to get longer.
Like so, just point it forward.
Yeah, just push it forward. It'll link up this one a little bit differently at the back.
Okay.
You won't burn out as many gloves back here. Okay, so other hand on. Awesome. Okay, so set up your shot. Okay, so crank it up to the top. Okay, you're holding your breath. Start again.
Don't want to do that.
No way.
I want to do
Empty
exhale.
balloons, empty lungs.
So breathe in and then push out.
Just have nothing in you. Feel like you have nothing in you. Should be just nice and easy. Okay, hold it there. Okay, you went even higher with that. Don't watch. Hold it. Hold it. Okay, now release all the tense spots, but stay where you are. Okay, good. Release all the tense spots. Okay, start again. All right, let's hit this shot. Take it up that far. Good job. Way to go. So, I mean, no one's ever asked me what type of air should be in my lungs during my golf swing before. So it's definitely a first. Yeah, that's
But it makes sense because when I stretch,
yeah.
I release the breath.
You hold the breath into the stretch, right? And then you release it to go deeper and farther into it, right?
Yeah.
So,
but as you're going into your stretch, if you're releasing your breath versus holding it,
yeah, you don't get
then you
the
get
same
more length.
Right. So we're looking for trying to like have pretty much empty lungs when you start moving.
Okay.
All right. So like you can do all that breathing stuff, but by the time you get down to here and you're ready to go, it should be totally empty so that you can make a big range of motion, and you can tell in my voice that this doesn't hurt me, doesn't affect me. But if I had something like not moving my knee, or if I didn't turn my hips and I'm trying to get this back, you can see, Jesus Christ, like that's hard. And that's where people find like I'm not flexible enough for golf, because they get set up into a position that every human fails. All right, so if it's hard to get to a spot where this glove goes back far, you need to feel like you turn the front of your body more this way so that you can get this up in front of you. But if the arms and the hands are going around your ribs, that's where it's getting hard.
Right.
So if I target line, okay, big target line, okay, and then here's my golf ball. All right, I want to turn my body around this tee.
Yeah.
I don't want to make my arms go around it. So if I'm standing here trying to hit, I guess it's just right of that white flag now, I want to try and make sure that my body turns this way the most. Look where it takes the club. It's as far away from the ball as possible. I couldn't do that if I just tried to put it there.
Right.
Okay? So a big turn in one direction and a big turn in the other direction is what's going to let you create, well, the most power, but also the biggest range of motion.
Right.
So, rule number one, take the hands back the farthest. Your keys to taking the hands back the farthest is to feel as though that you turn the front of your body back over here toward my camera. And that's from like here up. I'm not twisted. You can hear in my voice this is easy. I've just taken my body, rotated like around my ankles, and now I'm facing the camera. Okay? So here I am down here, and I rotate. And now the front of my body is facing the camera. I've done nothing to my arms. My arms and club are still in their setup position. Okay, that's going to be our key. Being able to take it back with all body one direction, tall and forward with the other direction.
Just like too hunched over.
Maybe squeeze the stuff a little too hard. Good. One more time. Okay, start again. Okay, so take it back, big turn. Okay, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. That's where you're going to feel it. Right? So now your arms, well, not exactly like this, but they're not so far behind you anymore.
Okay.
Okay, one more time. There's a cool thing out there called, Joe's Gankus has it called a G-box, and basically, set up to your ball. It's this thing that sticks out like this right here. So if you don't move this big like balloon thing right here, your elbow will hit it. So the goal in the backswing is to take this thing and turn it and turn it and turn it, and there you go.
Right.
Yeah, they'll do that without holding breath. That's all I want right there. Okay, so give me a little bit of a longer thumb on the grip, and then the turn and hit.
But I gotta still look at the ball.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I was like, I'm looking back here, right?
I know.
Like that?
Yep.
What happened there? No club speed, right?
No, let's just keep going with it. We'll hit a bunch of shots and we'll keep adding in a little bit. Thumb down. Beautiful. Empty lungs, take it back really far. Okay. Good job. So the only critique I have of this is that when you finish your swing, you're too straight up and down tall.
Yeah.
And I want it to be more like arched like a banana like that.
Right, like, and that, if that squeeze your butt, kind of?
Yeah, yeah, if you squeeze your glutes, you protect your lower back. That's the science way to do it. Smooth it out. Less tension. Oh, that was your nicest swing yet. Could have had a nap at the top of your swing. It was so calm. Way to go. That was awesome.